Will you obey God's law or follow religious traditions? The question isn't whether you're religious. The question isn't whether you believe in God. The question is this: will you obey God's law or follow religious traditions? Because when the dust settles and the trumpets sound, only one path will lead to life. And every man, woman, priest, pastor, imam, rabbi, and skeptic will be forced to choose. God's law, written in stone. Let's be clear. God's law is not a suggestion. It's not a seasonal guideline. It is eternal, righteous, and holy. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. Psalm 19:7. Sin is the transgression of the law. 1 John 3:4. God didn't whisper his law. He thundered it from Mount Sinai, wrote it in stone, and handed it to humanity with his own finger. Exodus 31:18. You cannot delete it, you cannot replace it, and you certainly cannot excuse yourself from it by claiming tradition, the rise of man-made religion. But what has religion done? It has replaced obedience with rituals, traded commandments for customs, and swapped God's truth for tradition. Jesus saw it in his day and thundered, "You reject the commandment of God, that you may keep your own tradition." Mark 7:9. He wasn't speaking to atheists. He was speaking to religious leaders, men who claimed to serve God. And today, the same error persists. Millions follow the traditions of men believing they are obeying God. They kneel on the wrong day, teach man-made doctrines, and silence the word of God with smooth sermons. The Sabbath test, obedience or tradition. Take the fourth commandment as a case study. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Exodus 20:8-10. But what does tradition say? Keep Sunday, the first day. That's our new day of worship. Who changed it? Not God, not Jesus, not the apostles. History admits the switch came from the Roman Church, centuries after the resurrection. They boast, Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. And the world follows blindly, breaking the law of God to uphold the tradition of men, the end-time choice. Revelation reveals a final showdown between two groups. Those who follow God's commandments and the faith of Jesus, Revelation 14:12, and those who follow the beast and receive his mark, Revelation 13:16-17. The difference? Obedience. The seal of God is upon those who keep his law. The mark of the beast is received by those who reject it in favor of tradition. This is not about legalism, it's about loyalty. It's not about rules, it's about relationship. Jesus said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." John 14:15. Yet the world says, we love Jesus, but we'll follow tradition instead. Final warning. Who will you obey? Pastors, priests, imams, skeptics, Bible students. The time for neutrality is over. You either stand with the God of the Ten Commandments, or you kneel before the altar of human tradition. Don't be fooled by beautiful buildings, titles, or religious systems. God's law is still binding. His commandments still stand. And he's asking you right now, will you obey my voice, or follow what man invented? Your eternity hangs in the balance. Choose the word, choose obedience, choose God.